Alright, hello everyone, this is Ruben. I'm back. I'm just gonna be documenting my riding experience, or continuing to document my experience while riding the bike at 6,000 RPMs and below. Just got back home from another ride. This is Monday, so just completed my first 60 miles for the week. The idle RPMs are remaining at 1500 or 1550, so that's a very good sign. I can hear the engine clacking quite a bit though. The exhaust note is fine, but one thing I was experiencing, and maybe this is just, it's probably just me still needing to get used to the standard gearing, or stock gearing that is coming to a dead stop, being down in first gear. Sometimes the bike would stall. I don't remember if I was getting like a check engine light or anything like that, but I guess, well, the one thing that I keep forgetting, or that I'm not being very mindful of, is that when I had the lowered gearing on the bike, the way that I would launch and even come to a stop, well, mainly launch, is I would let the clutch out first, because the bike had absolutely no problem with just clutch alone pulling me, and then I would do throttle. But it's the opposite now when I have the stock gearing. Like you have to spin the engine, you know, up a bit because it doesn't have the torque to pull at idle speeds like it did with the lower gearing. And so you gotta I have to keep remembering to do throttle first and then let the clutch out, right? So that way I don't stall. But yeah, I was doing great last week. I don't know why this week I'm having trouble with that. But I've been doing my best to try to be as light on the throttle as possible. And that's probably the reason why I'm just not giving enough power. And yeah, it's not lowered gearing, so it takes a little bit more. But yeah, I'm going to continue to document each day. We'll continue to show the idle RPMs, and I will update MPG numbers as well. I didn't get any gas today. I'll probably do that tomorrow. So we'll just keep monitoring these things to see how it continues to go on. Okay, see you guys tomorrow on day 2. Hello everyone, hello Facebook, hello YouTube, what's up everybody? This is Ruben, I'm back with another Ruben Report. Today it is Tuesday, and basically it's the second day. I haven't ridden the bike today. I actually woke up a little bit late, so I had to take my wife's car to work, because riding on the highway, this bike just can't do it. So I had to go on the highway, so I had to take my wife's car to get to work because I was running a little bit late. But after work, came home, and I was just a bit suspicious and a little bit curious of the stalling issue that I've been having. So I know that as far as idle RPMs and MPG is concerned, I'm not really seeing signs of tight valves, but mainly because we've developed this stalling issue out of nowhere. I'm curious to see what the valves actually look like, just to make sure, because the bike wasn't stalling before. You know, I was riding, letting the clutch out, and then doing gas before, and it was just fine. So I don't know why it's stalling now all of a sudden. So I'm going to open it up. We're going to see it, see what the valves look like, and hopefully it is what I've been saying that it is. Hopefully riding at lower RPMs is actually helping, because if not, then, well, hell, I mean, no matter what it is that you do at that point, the valves are just going to continue to recede for whatever reason. So, but we'll find out. We'll find out by opening her up. We'll see what's going on. Before we get started here, as always, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the mileage. So let's see here. All right, so we're at 5,779.9. A little bit more miles than the other day, just because after work I went grocery shopping, but that was yesterday after work. Once I got home, I went grocery shopping and then came back, but the bike's been sitting since yesterday around the same time. Okay, we are at top dead center. All right, and now we're going to see what's inside and see where we're at. All right, so as always, we have our 0.76 millimeter shim that we've always been using. And let's see what's going on. That one I can't get into, and this one can't get into either. All right, so scratch the whole 6,000 RPM thing. Yeah, the bike just can't ride 300 miles a week. It just can't be used as a commuter bike at all. So that's probably why I've started to stall, because they've tightened up quite a bit. All right, well, sorry guys, there's really just no solution to this. If you use this bike as a commuter bike, and when I mean commuter bike, I mean over 1,000 miles a month. I've been riding this bike, well, when it was working, about 1,300 miles a month, riding on back roads, 7,000 RPM, 6,000 RPM. It doesn't matter. Higher RPM riding, like, well, what they claim, like the 8,000 RPM and all that stuff, that could potentially cause things to wear quicker. But I was riding at 7 and even 6,000 RPMs, and the lower RPMs actually did not help it at all. So, yeah. I'm done. I'm done with adjusting this stuff. I'm done with dealing with this. It's just not up for the job. That's it. So yeah, the RX3, it's not a commuter bike, or at least it's not a commuter bike to what I would declare as a commuter bike standards. 12,000 miles a year, like putting on some serious mileage. It's just not up for the task. I might still use the bike every now and then from here on out. Like, I'm not just gonna get rid of it, but I'm definitely gonna have to find something else that can actually do the job now, because it's just not gonna work out, sadly. All right, well, sorry guys. I tried to figure out a way to make this work, and for anybody out there who's looking to get this as a commuter bike, buy something else.